Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Halo Infinite Multiplayer Tech Preview Flight. Basically 343's fancy way of saying multiplayer beta. But yes, welcome to the Halo Infinite beta, that has been released to majority of people who had signed up to partake in this particular beta. I personally was not expecting to actually get an invite to this beta test. I will be 100% honest with you. I honestly was not expecting that, but here I am. But I want to point out a couple of things here before we get started. So, this is an early build of the game, and the main goal in 343's eyes, especially for this beta test, is to test out how the AIs work within the game, because they are adding in bots into multiplayer. I'm assuming that there will be separate modes that will allow you to play not only just against players, but allow you to play against bots. Kind of like how most MOBAs, I guess you could say, or most games that have a bot feature, when you can fight up against bots along with friendly player control players. But their main goal right now is to just experiment and test out to see how the service works, to see how everything goes within the game, and most importantly, of course, to see how the bots act. Now, I did mess around with this yesterday just to make sure to sort out any settings before I got started and even done this particular live stream. For what I have played so far, I'm actually enjoying for what I am playing. Like, there are some few things here and there that, of course, again, considering that this is an alpha build, or at least an early build of the game, there will be some changes here and there. But for what I have played so far, I'm actually quite enjoying it. So I'm really looking forward to playing more of it at the moment. But as you can see, this is my Spartan. I've unlocked 2 visors right now. And the cool thing about this particular flight, and I think they sort of... did this with the Master Chief flights from time to time. 343 gives out a certain amount of points that you can buy the battle pass, which is right here. What are my challenges today? So again, the basic idea, of course, is just to see how the services go, how the servers run, and basically how the bots handle. And that is what we are going to be doing today. So the one thing they changed is they now have titled it the ODST Bot Slayer. I don't know what that means. I think that could be their sort of fancy way of... Oh yeah, here we go. So go up against a team of ODST difficulty bots, because I think yesterday, especially for the first day of the test, I think it was the Marines. I think it was the Marine level, which I think was like sort of the like lower difficulties in terms of the bots. So knowing that there is actually going to be a difficulty change within the bots is actually pretty cool. So I think these bots here are going to be a little bit more challenging for this time around, but only one way to find out. There I am. Oh, what the? Why, mate? Oh no. Why is my my controller's not working? Uh-oh. Yeah, what the heck is going on with my controller? Everything else works, I just can't move. The sticks just don't move. That's odd. I found the skewer kind of fun to use. Might have to turn my controller off and on again. That's the last of the skewer. So skewer. I definitely know that the AI is definitely going to be the the funniest thing I'm going to have with this game, I reckon.
Well, ricochet.
Oh, that's a grenade. Right. let me try and get my controller working. So bear with me. Let's try deep. Oh no! Oh, my game crashed. Oh no, my game crashed. I don't know what happened there. All I can say is, hang on, do I have my I don't have the sound effect on my soundboard. Never mind. Oh crap. That's all right. Considering this is a beta, that is to be expected.
Slayer.
Yeah, all right. It's good to hear the announcer not have his voice change up like what they did with 4, 2 Anniversary, and 5. I mean, I sort of find it a bit funny with the effect that they added to his voice. But oh well. There we go. That's better.
If it continues.
Ah, crap. Really lost that one. Got the battle rifle. Last shot. I'll take it.
Grenades acquired.
Battle rifle feels good. Oh! Damn. Got the overshield, mate. Oh! Let's throw. Hold. Oh, there we go. Good old shield recharging sound effect. I love it. It's good to see. It's good to hear it back. Gunslinger.
Overshield available.
Take it. Oh. Yeah, these AIs are nasty. These ones. So yeah, ODST definitely a higher difficulty
Grenades
Spartans.
Acquired.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Your accuracy is improving.
I'm just hoping that at a certain point we'll hear one of the AI's voice lines. Now at this point in time, there's only one AI voice available in the beta. I'm not sure if they will add more voices, but I think that's not really their main purpose at this time. The main goal is to basically test out the game with the bots and whatnot. They're not really taking much more effect on aesthetics, really, especially for Spartan designs.
Condolence postcard. Dispatch to enemy family.
Yes, the aim high. Condolences dispatched to the enemy. That is so dark. For an AI, I find that is just a little bit dark. The music that they have so far, especially that came along with the beta, sounds incredible. And especially when you're loading into the, like, starting up the game to, like, get into the menu music. Like, the slow version of this particular game, of the main theme, sorry, excuse me, let me reiterate that. The slow version of it is just, oh, it's crazy. I bet my usual deck count. So spectacular, kill an enemy with your magazine's last round, and kill 5 enemies with pistol. I do like the medals look a little bit basic, especially if you compare them to Halo 3 and Reach's medal design. I'm not sure if that's like a placeholder for the medals, or if it's gonna be like that when the game releases. But oh well.
Slayer.
Oh, new map this time. Oh, this looks cool. The prosthetic arms are for having the option to have prosthetic limbs for the Spartans is actually pretty cool.
Kill everything that moves. If it continues
Oh wow.
to move,
Okay, so that's
kill
cool.
it
They have
harder.
another map to add in. Look around. Oh, the gravity hammer. All right.
Multiple hostiles
Let's
spotted.
mess around with the gravity hammer. And we'll actually see if... We'll see if they've sort of increased the amount of time it takes to charge up the swing for the hammer. Okay, so the, one thing I was sort of curious if the sprint would, disable the shield recharge.
In my sights.
Like they did with Halo 5, which they haven't turned that off. Sorry. They have not got that enabled. Okay, so... Interesting.
Target spotted.
Honestly, don't know. I haven't really not messed around much with the gravity hammer in any of the previous Halo games I've played.
Targets. In my sight.
But,
Active camo here. Got multiple targets.
keep messing around with it more.
Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Nah. I was never really good with the gravity hammer anyway, so... I got 1 kill, I'll take it. Whoa! There were 2! I'll take the assist.
Power items
Whoa.
incoming.
In my sights.
Power items available.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Reloading.
Heading for the grav hammer.
Whoop. It's pretty cool to see this. Pretty cool to see the spike grenade back too. Because we haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, snap.
Active camo inbound.
Spectacular.
Woohoo! So that was the first time trying that new map out. Definitely interesting. So that's definitely going to be something I'll have to get used to from time to time. But yeah, so as you can see with the double kill and the triple kill medals, grapple a distant enemy, that's a cool medal. And again, I'm not sure if they're placeholders or if they're going to be the official design for Infinite's multiplayer. I do not know. But, I mean, I can't complain. I'll take any medal from any game, really. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, the Commando! Let's mess around with the Commando.
Deploy praise. Hey, nice shooting.
I know that the like, I'm really curious of, like, what other AI voices they're gonna add into the game. But, I know that, this one is definitely a good laugh. This one. I like it.
Killing spree.
They got me there. Oh. AI's got the overshield. Going. Oh! Alright, that didn't work. So, yeah. Take a double kill. He did not see that one coming. Alright, so we had up to a killing frenzy. What's this one? Bodyguard. Save 5 allies by killing their attack. Ooh! That's the first time I got that medal. Get 5 kills with assault rifle. Get 5 kills with a tactical rifle. That's for marksman. Alright. Reversal. Heh.
Active camo available. Mark 50 kill. Confirmed.
Mark 50. That's right, that's the number of the sidekick.
Newer obtained.
Ah.
Skewer inbound.
Ow.
Available. A satisfactory slay.
Claim victory. Double kill.
Okay, so no, it doesn't work for weapons like, doesn't work for, weapons like assault rifles and whatnot, so that's cool. So it only works for scope weapons.
Active camo available.
Okay, so... Oh, there I go. All right. Oops. Teammate. Very interesting thing of when it comes to the plasma pistol, instead of having to swap around for a new one, you just pick up a one nearby and it recharges your battery straight away.
Overshield.
So yeah, with the plasma pistol, because these ones you can obtain a plasma pistol off the walls. I'll show you. So you remember how in previous Halo games you had to swap plasma pistols when the one that you had depleted of battery? This time around, if you find one nearby, like does that one have it? Yeah, that one. Oh, it's not available yet. Yeah, watch this. So watch this. Watch this. All right. Keep an eye out on the. Keep an eye out. All right. So plasma pistol here. I go up, and it just takes it and recharges the battery to 100. I think it does. I think it does. I need to experiment with one of the elite weapon. Sorry, Covenant weapons that they have in. So that burst one right there. I think that works too. Oh, that's it.
Power items on the field.
I want to point out I am horrible with this weapon, but I'll try and see if I can find its wall. Whoops. I probably won't be able to find that wall by in time before the match is over. Take the long shot.
Place plasma.
So it's already took that one.
Discharging waste.
Oh, there's a grenade. Hey, I got one back. I'll take it. 3 for 3 hobs. Commando.
78 Commando obtained.
Ah, so that voice is known as Teardrop. Okay. Ah, so every IA will have their own sort of like code name. Okay, so I have to sort of act this like as a DMR, I think.
Active camo available.
3, 2,
Active camo
1.
obtained. Close.
Active camo time. Dang it.
Hostile potato
I love this AI voice so much. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's an AI that just has a bit of attitude to it. Got a couple of kills with the hammer. Well, once when I depleted it, so I'm happy. Oh, snap. Good shot by the AI. Assist, I'll take. Ah. I grab it so they can't, and I will use the active camo so they can't. Alright, took a couple assists. I'll take it. Yeah, so it works the same with the plasma for this rifle too. I probably think that all Covenant weapons will have that feature, I reckon. Or any weapon that has a battery system.
AR-75 battle rifle obtained.
I will take it.
Stay.
Oh, man. I almost lost that one. I'll definitely say from the get-go. For me, especially for what I've played so far, now, it may be a little bit different against players, but just the feel of it for me so far, it feels good. You know? People, I think one of the biggest things that a lot of fans are going to be saying, you know, the sprint. The sprint is definitely going to be a dislike for most, but I feel like the sprint really has no bigger impact. Dang it. Give me that. Oh, damn it, my angle was off. Like, I may not have the best near PC specs of this, but I definitely don't have any of the RTX graphic cards at the moment, but still this game looks great. Like, yeah, you may see a lot of like little edge moments here and there, but still looks fine.
Killing spree.
Killing spree. That was a good killing spree. Hello. Oh, there goes active camo. Oh. I will be honest, that's not the first time that's happened. I've done that before. When I was when I was testing this out yesterday before doing the stream today. That has happened before. And that was after, I think it was a sniper rifle kill. One more kill, and that's the match. There we go. Alright. The other thing I want to point out though, and I find this pretty funny, so majority of the time, especially when it comes to playing against bots, the player teams are going to side on the Eagle team, which is blue team. Or blue side, rather. Oh, hang on, let me rephrase that, because they sort of gotten rid of the idea of red versus blue completely with infinite multiplayer. That is the big takeaway from what they're trying to do here. So the way to tell if you're on the, oh, I lost connection to the game server. Don't matter anyway, we're going to take a break. But, basically with the way that they're handling with multiplayer and how to determine whose side you're on. So you have, of course, as you can see, I think it's the Hawks or Eagles against the Snakes. Kind of like what they done with, I remember in Call of Duty Ghosts, especially with the squads mode, you had your team, whether if it's with players or AIs, against an AI team, it will always be Ghosts against, I think it was like Federation? I think that's what the enemy team was, the other team was in Ghosts. It kind of feels like that, in a way, in terms of playing against bots in Halo. Oh man, it's just like, Anyway, what I was saying, and when it comes to like, so basically they are wanting the color scheme and the colors of every Spartan to show, even if it's in multiplayer, because that's the biggest thing when it comes to the past Halos, is that if you exclude Halo 2, because I know that Halo 2, your primary color is showed on the side of the Spartans. I think it was like, whatever that little bit is on the leg piece. That is the only color that shows up as your primary color, while everything else is either blue or red. With Halo Infinite, whatever color scheme or whatever, like, say for example, if we go to Armor Hole quickly, whatever coating you have for your Spartan, that Spartan will show throughout any sort of game, whether it's free for all or Slayer, Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, or anything like that. The armor coatings will stay. Ooh, that one looks pretty cool. The only way that you could tell if it's on your team or if an enemy team is over there is by the what is known as the friend system, and it kind of acts like as if you guys ever played Super Smash Brothers, especially from Smash Brothers 4 to Ultimate, one of the features they added in was the outline effect for team matches, so that it would allow you to choose a particular color skin for your chosen fighter, but the only way you can tell who's on your team is by the color outline. Some people may not be a huge fan with that, especially with the case of Smash Brothers. It does seem a little bit odd to go with that route. But at least with Halo Infinite, you can sort of see it clearly whose team you're on and whose side you're on. Because that is definitely important for this particular... Because it's definitely important to sort of find a way to allow you to identify your teammates. And of course, your teammates are outlined even if they are beyond walls or behind walls. Or like patches of like hills or whatnot. But with enemy players, of course, you won't have that outline, like sort of behind the walls or anything like that, because that would be a bit silly. But as soon as you see them, you can tell that they're an enemy player because of that outline. And that's the most important thing to have when it comes to teammates matches. Again, some people will have their thoughts and opinions about it. I think what they have done here, I think they did a fine job with sort of implementing that kind of feature, especially for a team-based mode. So that's going to wrap up this half of the live recording episode. But in this case, for those who are watching on YouTube, this will be the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. And pay close attention to the next episode that I upload. Whenever I upload that, make sure you keep an eye out. But thank you so much for watching. I am Liam from Liam Australia. Until next time, Liam out.